I've been waiting to say this forever, but hey guys, this is Charlie from Adventures with Charlie, and today I'm going to give you my review on Black Widow. Yes, got the DVD yesterday. If you saw my video yesterday, you know me and the minis watched it. You know the minis' thoughts, but what are my thoughts? Let's find out. Set between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War, or the superhero Black Widow, known as Natasha, has been doing well with her spy life. However, for one day, she has to reunite with her little sister, Yelena. And you see, both Natasha and Yelena used to be part of a room called the Red Room, where they take control of women. Natasha thought she took care and destroyed the Red Room, but it turns out she didn't. Now she has to reunite her family in order to take it down and defeat the Elena Strakov once and for all. I think you can easily say how much they were looking forward to this one. And this was one of the most anticipated films of 2020, which then became one of the most anticipated films of 2020. After something that year, but decided to delay it. But now there was no more delays. It came out July 9th. I watched the DVD yesterday, and if you want to know what my thoughts are, this film's awesome. This literally goes into the category of worth the wait. 8. This film is great. It is a really great film. And now I'm going to explain why. So let's get into the characters. I really like how they go into the past, as did the Black Widow herself, Natasha, in this film. Where she's dealing with a family crisis. You see, to her, until they broke up, she feels like the Avengers were her family. And as the film goes on, where she reunites with her family, as the film goes on and she reunites with her family, Emily, she has to learn more about how her family bond in order to stop who she thought she would defeated, Dreykov, who's the villain of which I can't really go too much into because that will be leading into spoiler territory, and he doesn't really do much as a threat. As for most of the film, the main villain is this mass villain Taskmaster, who is a great villain. While Taskmaster ain't in it much, when that villain's in the film, the scenes get amazing with Taskmaster in. And as for Natasha's family, that's her little sister Yelena. who needs Natasha's help help them out. Olsen is the one that alerted Natasha about the red room, and how she didn't take it out as much as she thought. Well, she's an interesting character, sure. And you can care for her, but the problem is that they're trying to have her try to be the new Marvel superhero in her film, make this film about her. Well, not in all scenes, but some scenes feel like she's more of the hero sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. And then there are her parents, Alexia, who's actually a man, and who's gone by the hero of the Red Guardian. Yeah. And Yelena. Yes, her sister's called Yelena and her mother's called Milena. No, I know. But I'm not the one who judges these things. You see, I might as well get into... While Natasha's family are interesting, they don't really give us much development into them. Especially with Alexia and Milena, and they're just being ushered in the second half of the film to give that girl some encouragement. Now let's get on to the story. There is a big problem I have with the film, and that is the story doesn't feel like it belongs in a Marvel film. If it was in any other if it was in a family film, then the story would work fine. But here, as it's a Marvel thing, the main thing they want to do is enter the action with the heroes going up against the villains to stop their plan. And as we want to see the heroes win the day, here it's more like the family story when Natasha has to reunite with her family. And learn that she can't do this on her own. And would need help to defeat the Red Room, even the story should break off once and for all. It doesn't seem like a strong story. In fact, sometimes the film can easily feel predictable, especially the bomb with Yelena and Natasha. However, even though this story doesn't seem like something that would belong in a Marvel film, the execution of it definitely does. One thing that makes the story strong is that it knows that it's a Marvel film and tries to be that all the way through. And for the most part, they do manage to make the action, which I'll get to in a bit. It's the highlights of the film. As well as giving a good family bond between Natasha and her family, as they have to unite in order to take down the Red Room once and for all. Or even if Natasha is neglectful at first. It brings a bit of heart into the film, as you want to see the relationship between Natasha and her family, especially with her sister Yelena, grow. I see them bond through the entire picture. And it does get really really strong. And shows how the two sisters do care for one another. And the film is well structured. It knows ultimately when everything needs to take place. Like the beginning, going into Natasha's origins, and fast forwarding to the future 21 years later, after the Civil War. Well, then Harry uniting with her sister is them finding out that she didn't defeat the Red Room like she thought. And then getting the family back together and then taking on the threat at the end. They managed to make it work so well, and the film really organises these plots us in a strong way. That and the visuals in this film are absolutely phenomenal. Seriously, for a Marvel film, these visuals look superb. What always stands out in a Marvel film are the action scenes, and this film does not disappoint. Where it can sometimes be car chases, explosions, a prison break, or even the final battle where and time also shoots the bits of a crumbling building to get to safety, or trying to protect her sister and then defeat the villains. Ellen once and for all. Oh, also the costumes in this film, for a Marvel film, are superb. Natasha's suits or when she has to be Black Widow are really strong. To when a Taskmaster that has the most great look, 80s look throughout the film. As this person is masked, as then we can't see what they look like. And you might be wondering, why am I not going into the gender? And why am I saying he or she the Taskmaster? Well, mainly because that will go into spoiler territory of her, of the identity, and I don't really want to go into spoilers per se. So overall, there have been many movies delayed in the pandemic, and this, and like most of those films, Black Widow is another one of those that is definitely worth the wait. While the movie doesn't have a strong story for a Marvel film, it does make up for some charming characters, awesome action, and amazing visuals, as well as having a good structure and some great execution. Personally, if you have been waiting for this movie and you've been wanting to see it, go pick up the DVD right now. I'll go see it. It's a great film. And while I wouldn't say it's one of my favourite Marvel films out there, it still is a strong film. Definitely buy the DVD, or the Blu-ray, or the 4K, whatever you want. Just pick this up and watch this. It's not my favourite Marvel film, but for a Marvel film, Black Widow definitely was worth the wait. And that's what ends the film for me, an 8.5 out of 10. And again, it's not my favourite Marvel film, but it definitely it goes in the category of worth the wait. Anyway, so that you're wondering, we won't just have Hazel that to review, and then I will catch up till my next movie you'll watch this year. Actually, I've got one more film other than Hazel all that to review. And I might review that one before Hazel that. But believe me, I'll have my Hazel that review out by the end of the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!